Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Lucas Giolito is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Into the box is the leadoff hitter, Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
With how hard guys throw these days, 94 miles an hour is good, but not as impressive as it used to be. Professional hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
Into the box, Harold Castro. And he puts it on the ground to second, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Standing in, Miguel Cabrera. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. He's set, and the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Castro, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. 2-1 pitch is that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
You know, from a hitter's perspective, you get pounded in and then he throws a nasty changeup away. Is the mindset to tell yourself that he's going to go in and out all day long, or is he going to double up? That's the cat and mouse we're seeing right now.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
2 on here with 1 man out, and that means Jonathan Scope will get ready at the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken as the curveball drops into the bottom part of the zone. The 0-1 pitch. To 1-2 now. first and second now, one man out. Big swing by Scope now, and a ball traveling well to left field. Roberts back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
That is fifth. The catcher, Austin Romine.
In now, Austin Romine. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's gone 2 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Comes set, the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
I wouldn't be surprised if he used his aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Tigers strand a pair. Tigers nothing. White Sox coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matthew Boyd is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Pitch on the way.
Oh, that's it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting a tone, pounding the zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He enters here right at the 290 mark. 11 home runs and 41 RBIs. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded weakly toward third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. All set for the start of the inning. Up next steps Kristen Stewart, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch of the at-bat. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And it's fouled away. Oh, and 2. Here it comes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just hung in there on that one. The 2-2 one more time.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Into the box now, Nico Goodrum. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Has a look, now the pitch. Had him reaching that time. It's strike 1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that's through for a hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
The next batter, Jamer Candelario, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Candelario, originally from New York State, he's a 5-year vet at the major league level. Here comes the 0-1.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
The 0-2 pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Travis Demerit. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch on its way.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Cameron Maybin comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Striding forward now is the DH, Harold Castro. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's the ball. 1-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing as the inning is over. So they load the bases on just 1 hit, but 3 men are left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion, and you can see great numbers over the past few games.
The designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Jose Abreu.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Squared that one up just a little late. The 2-1 home. Is swung on and missed for strike number 2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scope has it, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-0 hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
From the belt, the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. 2 out with the man at first. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Inside and low, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And he lays off again, ball 3. The 3-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He's set. The 0-1. Popped him up. Candelario has room in foul territory. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. White Sox strand a couple. We'll move to the third with no score. Digging in, Miguel Cabrera. He drew a base on balls his first time up.
Miguel Cabrera.
And the pitch.
Ball 1.
The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
2 balls and a strike to the Tigers' first baseman.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with 1 away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these 2 teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Now batting, Jonathan Scope. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Hey.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1 and 2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
3rd inning, no score to this point. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Two pitch is fouled away. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Austin Romine. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
0-1. 1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. Kristen Stewart would be next. Count still full, 3-2. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
Stepping into the box, Kristen Stewart. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and a strike. Stewart stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
2 out with the man at first. And he hits the corner with that one. 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score.
Welcome back. The White Sox are set to hit here in the 3rd inning, and hit is something that they've done very well this season. Coming into the day, they are up near the top of the league in home run production, so it's certainly safe to say they're a fun bunch to watch swing the bats. When asked about their success with the long ball, one player told me, "Yeah, home runs are fun and they can change a whole game. So when we get a pitch we can do damage on, you better believe we're looking to launch." Matt, back to you.
Thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Digging in, Danny Mendick, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Mendick.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope. That's inside.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori Garcia.
Stepping into the box, Leori Garcia, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Ball 1. Two and 1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Liner toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try to do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Moncada, a Cuban-born ball player. He's a 5-year vet at the major league level. As a look, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1 and 2.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to
7.
see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop. Pitches away, but it's swung on and grounded to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A man left for the White Sox. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Striding into the box, Nico Goodrum, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The third baseman, Javier Báez.
To the plate now, Javier Candelario. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. 1-0 count. Here it is.
That's ball 2.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. All even now, 2-2. On its way is pitch number 75. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
At the plate, Travis Demerit. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Here's Cameron Maybin now, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. And Maben comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Bounce towards the mound. Scooped up, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Edwin Encarnacion now comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Encarnacion, the former Yankee who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal.
And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
3-0 to him now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, D-Roll. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan. Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to left center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
This guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits him in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
In now, Luis Robert.
The left fielder.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. The 2-1.
Ball, that's too high.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. Sure took a healthy hack that time. 3 runs already home here. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Into the box now, Nomar Mazara. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. The 1-0 home. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Danny Mendick. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. Cabrera over to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Sox get 3 thanks to this 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next up for Detroit, Harold Castro. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
A big roundhouse curveball in there for strike 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Here it comes, 1-0. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll get into third here on the flyout, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Jonathan Jones.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jonathan Scope. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit softly on the ground to third. Moncada gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Up next for the Tigers, the catcher, Austin Romine.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Austin Romine. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
So now to the plate, Kristen Stewart. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the dive. The throw to first. What an outstanding play to end the inning. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in and looking for more, Leury Garcia. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And another strike. Good fastball under the hands. It's 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He got ahead with 2 good fastballs and then tried to drop the changeup to see if he'd be out in front. Did a great job of laying off that pitch right there. Interested to see where he goes now.
Maben moving in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Moncada.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoan Moncada. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Three to one our score as we play inning number 5. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Maben is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Tim Anderson.
Ready once again, Tim Anderson. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. Here comes the first pitch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled off. Fouled away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The White Sox lead this one 3-1. Jimmy Cordero takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 50.
Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And the pitch.
Nope.
And it's 1-1. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
At the plate now, Jeimer Candelario, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A shot down the first baseline. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So coming to the plate, Travis Demerit, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Tigers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Now here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 coming.
One ball, 2 strikes.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Popped him up. Cabrera has a play. 1 away.
Now back, first baseman, Jose Abreu.
Now to the plate, Jose Abreu. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball inside.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
3-2 pitch. Weakly hit to third. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now back, the captain,
Yasmani Grandal will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. Now here it comes.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Tries to dump this one out to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, and it's still 3-1.
Leading off to the plate, the center fielder, number 4.
Into the box, Cameron Maybin. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs than this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Now here it comes. Another one sent foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Hit down the third baseline. Moncada fields it cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Everything looked routine until the throw. He just rocketed that thing directly over the first baseman's head. I mean, he's a pretty good athlete, but he had absolutely no chance to come down with that one.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Standing in, Harold Castro. He represents the potential tying run if he can launch one or find a way around the bases.
Yeah, Matt, I kind of doubt he's thinking about going yard, even though that would be the best result they could hope for. He's not a long ball threat, and he knows it, so he could just be looking for some way to keep that line moving.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1. Fry is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Count now a ball and a strike. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Garcia is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now a look and a throw back to second. A dive, but he's back. Now the 2-0 home. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jonathan Scope.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jonathan Scope. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Now the 2-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Robert has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. It's the White Sox 3 and the Tigers 1. John Schreiber will come on in relief now as he'll make his 35th appearance of the season.
John Schreiber.
Bottom of the inning now. Stepping in, Luis Robert.
For the White Sox, the left fielder, Luis Robert.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Schreiber, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 15th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
The 3-1.
3-2.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
At the plate, Nomar Mazara. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Danny.
Digging in now, Danny Mendick is working here to bring home that very important insurance run standing at third. Has a look, now the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart. Trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Lays off 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score easily is the runner from third, and the lead will swell to 3 now in the 7th inning.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Stepping in now, Leury Garcia, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1.
That counts.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On, he pops it up. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Now batting, third baseman,
To the plate now, Yoan Moncada, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. 0-2, here it comes. Skied into straightaway right. Demerit's there to retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 8th inning coming up. White Sox on top, 4-1. Alex Colome has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
number 48, Alex Colome.
Stepping up to the plate, Austin Romine. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. High with the cut fastball, and he's behind 2-0. Three and 0 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that means Kristen Stewart will dig in at the plate. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ground ball left side. Moncada has it to second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Next for the Tigers, Nico Goodrum. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Tigers are shut down there. They trail it 4-1. Gregory Soto is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 65, Gregory Soto.
So striding in, Tim Anderson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The shortstop, Tim Anderson.
First pitch on its way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box now, Edwin Encarnacion. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
Now, it's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Two and 1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Well, late in the game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Maben. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And the throw in gets away from him.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Settling in now, Yasmani Grandal. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun. From the stretch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Hard on the ground towards short. One there. The tag, and he is out. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. We've played 8 full. It's the White Sox 4 and the Tigers 1. Aaron Bummer comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 39, Aaron.
At the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Coming to the plate now, Travis Demerit. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Count 1-0.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. One out, nobody on. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Two and two.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cameron Maybin. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Here's the first pitch to him. Behind 0-2 now. Now a crowd of 31,000 plus come to their feet. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the White Sox have finished off a 3-game sweep here on home soil as this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Lucas Giolito earns his 8th victory of the season. Aaron Bummer earns the save out of the bullpen, his 19th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious White Sox, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 54 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.